So, you've heard the hype about green tea and fat loss, right? It's been a health world superstar for years. But here's the thing almost no one talks about. When and how you drink it can be just as important as the fact that you are drinking it at all. So many people are using it wrong, and they're leaving its best fat-burning perks on the table. The secret isn't just about sipping a cup whenever you feel like it. It's about using the science behind it to make this ancient drink a strategic part of your routine. By the end of this video, you'll get how specific compounds in green tea give your metabolism a serious boost. More importantly, you'll have a simple, practical guide on the right type, the right amount, and the perfect timing to actually get results. We're moving past the hype and giving you a clear, science-backed game plan. So, how does this actually work? It's not magic, it's just some really cool biochemistry. Green tea's power comes from a unique group of antioxidants called catechins. The most famous one is a powerhouse with a mouthful of a name, epigallocatechin galatate, or EGCG for short. EGCG and the natural caffeine in green tea team up to create a 1-2-3 punch against body fat. First, green tea gives your base metabolism a boost. Think of your metabolism as an engine that's always running, burning calories, even when you're just sitting on the couch. That's your resting metabolic rate. What green tea does is gently rev that engine through a process called thermogenesis. Basically, turning up your body's thermostat so it burns more calories just to create heat. Here's how it gets clever. Your body uses a hormone called norepinephrine to tell fat cells, hey, release some energy. But another enzyme in your body, COMT, tries to shut that message down pretty quickly. This is where EGCG comes in, while the exact mechanism in humans is still being explored. Research suggests the compounds in green tea help that norepinephrine signals stick around longer. It's like norepinephrine is a motivational speaker getting your fat cells fired up. COMT is the bouncer who wants to kick the speaker off stage. The EGCG from green tea essentially distracts the bouncer, letting the speaker's message get through loud and clear for a longer time. This means more fat is told to break down, and your energy expenditure goes up, even at rest. It's the synergy between catechins and caffeine that really makes this happen. Caffeine alone doesn't have the same effect. Second, green tea helps activate your body's master fat-burning switch. Now, let's zoom way in, down to the cellular level. In your liver, muscles, and fat tissue, there's something called AMP-activated protein kinase, or AMP. Just think of AMPK as your body's master energy sensor. When it senses that energy levels are low, it flips on and sends a powerful signal. Stop storing fat and start burning it for fuel. While much of the direct proof comes from lab and animal studies, the science strongly suggests that green tea catechins, especially EGCG, help flip this AMPK switch on. When AMPK is activated, it sets off a chain reaction. It ramps up the process of burning fat for energy and, at the same time, dials down the process of creating new fat molecules. So, by drinking green tea, you're helping nudge your system from fat storage mode into fat burning mode. Some research even suggests this helps your muscles use glucose more efficiently. So more sugar gets used for energy instead of being stored as fat. The takeaway is clear. Green tea helps flip a fundamental cellular switch that encourages your body to burn more fuel. And third, green tea specifically boosts fat burning during exercise. This is where green tea goes from being a background helper to your new favorite workout buddy. Multiple studies have shown a fantastic synergistic effect when you drink green tea before exercise. The catechins and caffeine circulating in your body seem to encourage it to pull from stored fat as its main fuel source during your workout. One study, for example, found that taking green tea extract before exercise significantly increased fat oxidation rates. Your body basically gets better at tapping into its fat reserves to power your walk, run, or gym session. This is why getting the timing right is so critical, which we'll get to in a minute. This can be especially helpful for overall fat loss. Some studies have shown that consistent green tea intake, combined with exercise, can lead to a modest but significant reduction in abdominal fat. Now, this isn't spot reduction. You can't target belly fat specifically. By increasing your body's overall ability to burn fat, it helps reduce fat from all over, including the midsection. Okay, quick recap. Green tea boosts your metabolism by helping your body's own fat-burning signals last longer. It helps flip a cellular switch that favors burning fuel over storing it, and it enhances your body's fat-burning ability during a workout. Now, let's turn all that science into a simple plan you can start today. Knowing the science is cool, but putting it into practice is what gets you results. This isn't about chugging gallons of tea, it's about being smart. Here is your 3-step guide to doing it right. Step 1. The right type of green tea. Heads up, not all green tea is created equal. The benefits we're talking about come from catechins like EGCG, and the levels can vary wildly depending on the tea. For fat loss benefits, your best bet is matcha. With matcha, you're consuming the entire leaf, ground into a powder, not just steeping it. This means you get a way higher concentration of EGCG and other goodies compared to a standard brewed tea. Your next best option is a high-quality sencha, a classic Japanese green tea that holds onto a good amount of catechins. Finally, you have green tea extracts, or GTE, in capsule or powder form. The main advantage here is a standardized, measurable dose of EGCG, which is what scientists often use in studies. It takes the guesswork out of it. However, for most people, brewed tea is safer for daily use, cheaper, and gives you a whole symphony of other beneficial compounds that work together. Starting with a high-quality tea is the way to go. Step 2. The right dose for a metabolic boost. So, how much do you actually need? The science points to a clear, sweet spot. Most studies showing a real impact on fat metabolism use a daily intake of 300 to 600 milligrams of total catechins, which usually contains about 120 to 300 milligrams of EGC. In the real world, that translates to about 3 to 5 8-ounce cups of high-quality green tea per day. 1 or 2 cups likely won't be enough to get that thermogenic effect, while going way over 5 cups doesn't really add more benefits and might introduce side effects. Don't forget the caffeine. The synergy is key. The effective catechin-caffeine combo in studies is usually around 75 to 200 milligrams of caffeine daily. A typical cup of green tea has 30 to 50 milligrams, so 3 to 5 cups put you right in that zone. Decaf green tea still has antioxidants, but you lose that powerful fat-burning partnership. And a serious note on safety: more is not better, especially with extracts. Very high doses of EGCG, typically over 800 milligrams a day from supplements, have been linked to liver injury in rare cases. Stick to the 3 to 5 cups of brewed tea, or, if you use extracts, never exceed the label's dose. If you have any liver issues, are pregnant or breastfeeding, or take medications like blood thinners, you absolutely must talk to your doctor first. Step 3. The right timing to turn on fat burning. All right, this is the step that most people miss, and it's a total game changer. Based on the science, here's the ideal schedule for your green tea. First, have a cup in the morning. This helps kickstart your metabolism for the day and gets that thermogenic effect going early. The combo of L-theanine and caffeine in green tea also gives you a smooth, focused energy without the jitters coffee can cause. Second, and this is crucial, have a cup 30 to 60 minutes before a workout. This timing ensures those catechins and caffeine are at peak levels in your system, ready to help your body prioritize fat burning during exercise. This is your golden window to make the most of that synergy between the tea and your movement. Third, drink your other cups between meals. This helps keep a steady level of catechins in your system all day. It can also help with appetite control and ward off cravings. A quick tip here, try to avoid drinking green tea with your meals. The compounds in tea can slightly reduce the absorption of iron from plant-based foods. Just separating your tea and meals by about an hour is a good rule of thumb. Finally, avoid green tea late in the evening. Thanks to the caffeine, it's best to have your last cup at least 6 hours before bedtime to protect your sleep quality, which is absolutely critical for managing weight. Alright, let's put a bow on this. The evidence is pretty clear. Green tea is more than just a healthy drink. It's a strategic tool for fat loss when you use it correctly. It works by giving your base metabolism a nudge, helping flip your cellular switches from storing fat to burning it, and making your workouts more effective at using fat for fuel. And now you have the game plan. Your action plan is simple. 1. Choose a high GCG green tea, like matcha or a quality sencha. 2. Aim for a consistent 3 to 5 cups spread throughout the day. And 3. Most importantly, time one of those cups 30 to 60 minutes before your workouts to really maximize your results. Remember, green tea is a powerful accelerator, but it's not a magic pill. Its effects are modest but meaningful, and they shine brightest when paired with a healthy diet and consistent exercise. Think of it as giving yourself a scientific edge on your fat loss journey. If you found this guide helpful and you're ready to put this science to work, hit that like button and subscribe for more science-backed health tips just like this one. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know, what's your favorite type of green tea, and how are you going to fit this timing strategy into your routine? Don't forget to like and subscribe.